Let's try to prove these four identities. Okay, so in this case now, we are given sin x times cos x times tan x, which is equals to, so basically here, is it addition or subtraction? Let me check. Page 138. 138, let me check if it's correct. If it's correct, let me see. So it's multiplication. Yes, it's correct. It's multiplication. So now we check the most complicated side. The most complicated side in this case is the left hand side. Okay, so what do we do? Left hand side is equals to sin x times cos x times tan of x. Okay, and then from this part, you know that you can do what? You can change this tan x, right? So it's sin x times cos x times tan. It is equals to the fundamental identity of tan. So which is sin x divided by the cos of x. So in this case now, just because we are dealing with multiplication, you can do what? It is allowed to cancel. Okay, you can cancel cos and cos, and then you remain with what? Sin x multiplied by sin x, which will give you sin squared what? X. Okay, sin squared x, you know that from the identities, these can be equal to 1 minus cos squared x. Therefore, you are done. You can see that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side, and then you conclude by saying left hand side is equal to the right hand side. This is done. Okay. Let's try number 2. With number 2, we are given the cos cubed x plus cos x times sin squared x plus cos x. The left hand side is the one which is complicated. And then please, those who are teaching paper 1, help us here. You need to help us. You need to make sure that you explain deeply how learners can factorize, okay? The factoring out, common factor, the difference of two squares, etc., etc. So please, teachers who are teaching paper 1, help us with factorization. Actually, algebra is very much important. Algebra is very much important. So please, make sure that you emphasize so that learners wouldn't struggle whenever the problem. Okay, so number 2, it's left hand side, which is equals to the cos cubed x plus cos x times sine. Is it sine? Yes, sine squared x. And then from this part here now, what can you do? This is a binomial with 2 terms, or adding 2 terms. Okay, so you can factor out here. So this cos cube and cos, so you can factor out cos x and then remain with what? Cos squared x plus what? Plus sine squared x. It is because if ever can multiply these 2, you are getting this. If you can multiply these 2, you are getting this. Okay, so then from this part, you know that the cos squared x plus sine squared x, I spoke about this earlier. I want to say that sine squared x plus cos squared x equals to 1. And then you know that if ever they have repositioned this, rearranged this, cos squared x plus sine squared x, it doesn't matter the position. As long as cos and sine are both positive, therefore they are equal to 1. They are not equal to 1 if ever there is a negative here, or if ever there is a negative here. Do you understand this? Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. So the cos of x and everything that is inside the bracket will be replaced by 1. Therefore, when you multiply the 2, you are getting cos x, and then you are done. You can realize that, oh, the left hand side is equal to the what? Is equal to the right hand side. Therefore, you are done. Let's try number 3. With number 3, the complicated side is the left, right? Left hand side, it is equal to 1 minus sin squared x times 1 plus tan squared x. And then you see someone struggling to say, this is difficult. No, it's not difficult. Common sense. Okay. So now we are going to do what? We check, from the identities. 1 minus sin squared x is equals to what? It's equals to cos squared x. So I'm replacing this now. I want to see. So this will be cos squared x multiplied by what? 1 plus 1. Tan squared x. Tan squared x, we cannot change 1 because we need this one. The right hand side we're saying should be equals to 1. Okay? So this will be 1 plus 1. Sin 1 x divided by the cos squared x. Okay? Close bracket. So before you can remove the brackets, let's try to simplify these. Okay? Here it will be divided by 1. Okay? So this will be cos squared x, open bracket. Now we can simplify. You know that 1, whenever you have two fractions, what you do, grade 5, you know, grade 5. 1 multiplied by cos squared, I said, 1 multiplied by cos squared is cos squared x. And then you do the cross multiplication, 1 times cos squared x is what? It's cos squared x plus 1 times sin squared, it's sin squared x, close bracket, okay? And then from this part, you know that the numerator is equals to 1, okay? Oh, it is equals to 1. So you can cancel these two because we're talking about multiplication. Yeah, it's multiplication. We can cancel these two. You remain with what? Cos squared x plus sin squared x. It doesn't matter the position, right? We only know that from the identities, we start by writing sin squared, and then cos squared will be following the sin squared. So this is cos squared x plus sin squared x, which equals to 1. So the answer here is 1. Oh, left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Therefore, you are done. You see, very much important. Simple.